Ready to go with the match between Robin Levine of the United States and Sue MacTaggert of California. And they've already had the flip of the coin, and Robin Levine has decided that she will serve first. So we are ready to go. Nice picture of Robin Levine, powerful left-hander. As a matter of fact, I was a bit surprised yesterday, Jim. She's the only person that broke a ball during the matches. Usually it's Brian Hawks and the men doing it. She smacked one up there, a sweeping roundhouse type of a serve and a stroke that she has. You don't want to, as a competitor, get real close to her. And we will take a look at Sue MacTaggert of Canada, 35 years old. And I will say this, she's a terrific player, but I noticed in one of her earlier matches that she was ahead around 14-2 against a Mexican opponent, and she had to call timeout because this altitude got to her quick.
Well, we have a 13 years difference in age, and I think that also had some effect on her yesterday.
Kind of like you and me, you being the elder. Nice crowd here at the Linmar Athletic Club. And oh, by the way, right there in the chartreuse shirt, there's a nice picture of one of the great racquetball players here in America, a former original member of the first national team of the United States in 1981. That's Barbara Falconberry. She's a former state champ, has played on the Pro Tour. She's a graduate of the Air Force Academy, and glad to have her in the crowd today, because I tell you what, if she went in and changed, she can compete right now with the best of them. Terrific, terrific athlete. We'll be right back with you from Colorado Springs. There's a good coach and a good guy, and he's the United States racquetball coach, Jim Winterton. He knows he's got this one in hand as Robin Levine is just coasting against Sue MacTaggert. First game, as you can see, 12-4. Jim Winterton, a football coach, and his assistant for the USA team is Fran Davis, one half of that dynamic teaching duo, all the racquetball clinics of Stu Hastings and Fran Davis. Fran not here today because she's up in the Denver area with Stu, having a very successful racquetball clinic.
Well, a lot of pressure right off the serve again by Robin. She has her on the left side of the court. Smart shot, she uses the right side. If Robin can keep Sue out of the service box like she has been, this isn't even going to be close. Because Sue's game comes off of her serve also.
You know, Jim, you made an interesting point while we were in the recent break. I'm asking you if Robin can change her philosophy and game style and everything. You said she doesn't have a coach anywhere. And so this type of thing, being around Winterton and being in this type of a challenge cup, is really helpful for her.
Well, that was another great serve by Robin, and a Z serve that stuck on the back wall didn't come out, and she's dominating the service game here.
Boy, take a look at how this one just
hips around
Sue.
Wraps around all the walls and just sticks right in the corner. Nothing Sue really could do with that. But you're right. She's very, very coachable, and I think she has unlimited talent and physical abilities. If she can get under Jim Winterton and he can help her out a little bit, give her some confidence, no telling where she'll end up this year.
There's a good bit of sportsmanship on the part of Robin Levine. She knew that she had crowded Sue. Sue not with the ability to return it. We'll see it ourselves, and you can judge for yourself if she didn't hinder. There's the hinder right there.
Well, Sue didn't really have an opportunity to see that ball come off the back wall.
Exactly. And Robin says, let's play it over. I like that.
14 game point 4. Short serve. There, she's got her trapped. Great shot, great shot. That was a great camera angle, too. You could see Robin get trapped right on that wall, and Sue just hit it into the pinch.
Yeah, and you can really see Sue setting up for that shot.
Ball come back, she's trapped. She can't go anyplace. All you got to do is hit the front wall on that.
Nicely done.
She kind of didn't leave any room for error on that shot either. Yeah, she had the whole front wall. 4 serves 14. There's that dive. Another dive. She couldn't get that one.
Nice power shot by Sue MacTaggert.
But one of the things you got to ask yourself here as a coach is, I'm on ahead 14-4, and I got my player out there diving all over the place.
Yeah, but that's her style. I mean, that is absolutely her style, as you set up in the prior to the game. She really gets after it.
Notice Robin Levine, though, she stays deep. She forces Sue to hit a good shot, which she does.
That's another terrific
Here's a great positioning angle. You can see now when that player comes up and has that shot in front court, it's good for that defensive player to stay deep, right where Robin did, and force her to hit a good passing shot. That was smart court positioning by Robin Levine. Short serve, the second serve. There's that backhand. Nice shot by Robin. Game point again, serving 5.
Oh, all right. Nice effort, nice call against herself. Robin saying that she did not get the shot. It'll be side out. The players are checking the court as Robin, oftentimes this game has already hit the floor.
She went to the forehand serve. Sue got a good return, and it just hit the crack. Hit the crack and died right out.
Sue with the Sue MacTaggert of Canada with the serve. 5 serving, 14. We're in the first game of this match.
Oh, good serve. That's why you stay deep, right there. Nice shot by Sue. Nice shot.
We'll see now what you're talking about on staying deep on this return. Not that shot.
Sue's set up in center court, and Robin stays deep, and therefore she can get that pass shot. If she would have come right up behind her like a lot of inexperienced players would, then she would be passed easily with that shot.
Yeah, I think Robin reading body position and seeing that ball was going to be pulled over to the right wall.
6 serves, 14. Second serve, that was a short serve.
Boy, she's awful close to that encroachment line.
Boy, she was real close.
If I'm Sue MacTaggert here, I at least ask or check if we are calling encroachment at all. I'd certainly check on this one. Oh, here, let's take a look at this.
Now watch your body. No, she was legal. She was legal.
Close. Yeah, you're right. She absolutely legal.
That was a great shot, and we don't see that very often. You're only going to see that on this broadcast, matter of fact, in racquetball. The rule states on that Robin cannot enter that 5-foot zone or in front of that hash bar until the ball bounces, which she didn't.
I think if I'm the opponent, though, I still alert the referee or ask the line judges to be aware of it. If nothing else, maybe it will bother your opponent, no matter what the score is.
Well, it might make the referee think twice, too.
Well, this is some smash ball right here.
I'll tell you, Robin is shooting the ball. This is the best I've seen her play all weekend.
Yeah. I tell you what, there's no finesse in this one. Just watch this display of shots. Unbelievable.
It's fast. There's a forehand shot, backhand, backhand, backhand.
MacTaggert matching her power for power, too.
Well, they're just blasting. Great pass shot. Pass shot meaning you just hit the ball right at the opposite side of the court around your opponent. It's all blasting right here. Yeah, Robin is shooting well. 8 kills. That's her game, though. That's her game style. Go for bottom board.
Yeah.
Short serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault. That's a mental lapse right there, Jim.
Yeah, it certainly is. And I think it's due to the fact that she feels and really has this game in hand. We're looking at 6 serving, 14.
You got to be careful, though, because Sue has been around a long time.
She's
very experienced. If she can get momentum, even if she doesn't win this game, if she can get the momentum going for her. Short serve. Sue appeals it.
She's been in a lot of great competitions, the World Championships, the Canadian Championships, the Pan Am Championships. So Sue MacTaggert has been in this position before.
She sure has, and that was another unforced error. Robin didn't have to. She doesn't have to force the shots. All the pressure's on Sue. 7 serves 14. That's her best serve right there, is that Z serve to the backhand or forehand side. Unforced error.
Game point serve. She's been on the line with the potential of the game point 3 different times. Let's see how she fares this time.
If I was her, I'd just hit that drive serve right down the left side. She's been successful with it. Might as well stick with it. Well, I don't know.
Nice power displayed there by Sue MacTaggert. Robin Levine not able to get to it.
It was a bad forehand serve, and Sue just had to set up, and she capitalized on it. There's a slight momentum change here, and I don't know if it's going to make any difference in the second game, but or even this game.
7 serves 14. Now Robin immediately raised her hand on that serve. I think she was looking for a screen serve.
She definitely was looking for a screen serve, and it was
there
not.
There goes the hand.
That was not a screen serve. That was right in the corner. That was a good call by Dan, the referee.
Good non-call.
Good non-call.
Yeah. Glad you're with us on this exclusive presentation along the Prime Network of the World Challenge Club Cup of Racquetball. Jim Turner and Jim Heiser. We are here at the Linn-Mar Racket and Athletic Club in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
There you go. She finished it off right there.
Okay, that's the end of the first game with Robin Levine of the United States displaying an awesome amount of power. Certainly no finesse involved in that one. Game 2 coming up in just a moment at the Linn-Mar Health and Racquetball Club. We'll be right back on Prime Network. Nice picture of the Olympic rings and the flags on the campus of the Olympic Training Center. Jim Turner and Jim Heiser back with you as you see Robin Levine of the United States winning the first game 15-7 over the Canadian Sue MacTaggert. Jim, take a look at those stats.
Well, I think the percentage of first serves and the kills is what tell the story. She's getting her first serve in. She's putting a lot of pressure on Sue, is Robin. And she's killing the ball when she has the opportunity. She's putting the ball away. And if she continues this, it's not even going to be close in the second game.
Jim, I don't care what level you play on. Robin Levine is playing a tremendous power game. And we're going to take a look at this power and the last point.
Good serve. She has the opportunity, and she puts it away. She kills the ball.
Now, Dr. Gary Ness, obviously, he's the coach of the Canadian team. He's probably talked to Sue MacTaggert. Sue is a veteran of many, many wars in racquetball. She understands this game inside. Now, what is she doing, or what have they collectively done with the Canadian group to say, hey, Robin is, number one, playing very hot today. Number two, her power is unbelievable. What can they do to change pace now?
Well, what they have to do is once the serve is called, you get 10 seconds. Sue has to raise her racket up. She has to take that 10 seconds. She has to
That's
change.
on the return. That's on when she's a receiver.
That's when she's receiving. And what I would do if she was serving right now is I'd change the pace of the game. I'd go to a lob serve.
We're talking about trying to put Robin to sleep and don't
That's
give
right.
her. Okay. I mean, it's just, it really is. I've never seen anything like this. It's just an overwhelming display. I thought Michelle Gilman was dominating on all of her power shots, but Robin is really with it.
There are the two coaches, Gary Ness, and there's Jim Winterton from the United States.
Why does Jim, of course he's a football coach, he always looks worried. Why does he look worried?
Jim's born worried. I had him here 2 weeks with the elite training camp all the last 2 weeks, and I never saw him smile till just a little bit when the United States won one of the matches earlier.
Sue MacTaggert with the first serve of the second game. We're in Colorado Springs at the Linn-Mar Racket and Health Club. Robin not able to see that ball on the return cleanly, puts the arm up, asks for the screen, and the Canadian referee Dan Smith awards her that.
Well, this is a good serve for Sue right here. She's got a good Z serve, and she's using it to Robin's backhand. No, switched around already. She's going to lob serve, second serve. But she
Dan calls that a skip. Robin does not think it's a skip. Sue obviously thought it's a skip. We're going to take a look at the replay. The lines judges have agreed with the referee.
I agree. I think I heard that ball. It sounded like it skipped. A lot of times we couldn't see it at our angle.
This is the second game on the ladies' side here with our first annual PIN World Challenge Cup of Racquetball. I really like the venue. International flavor between the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Well, I have a feeling sometimes that Sue gets trapped in that power game, that slaughter game, and just tries to match her power with power and doesn't put it away.
She's not going to be able to match Robin. There's no way. And what's surprising me is she's serving and hitting a lot of balls to Robin's forehand. And
yeah, it looks like an Oakland A's Detroit game. It is a slugfest, but there have been a couple of times in that rally that I thought Sue might have been able to slow it down and maybe softly pinched it because Robin's standing in the back.
Well, Robin will shoot from 39 feet. If I was Sue right now, I'd be lob serving and making her shoot from 39 feet. I think Robin wants to appeal that. She's not going to have to. It's all defensive for Sue and all offense for Robin. Just barely got that. Defensive return, Robin blast. Nice shot. 1-1.
Well, Sue with the racket up, trying to stall the quick serve by Robin Levine just a little bit.
Another good serve by Robin. A lot of pressure with that first serve. It's all defense again.
She's got so much confidence. Every shot from whatever angle, she's going for the kill, the hard kill.
Sure is. Let's see what serve you. There's the overhead. Sue's going to start on the left side, which means she can't drive serve this side. Now here it goes. Boom. You can see that baby load up.
You know, you're right, because she really does crank and load right here, and she's got Sue MacTaggert standing in front of her, and there's just no way she can get the ball. Here it is. Here it is, right here.
That's a smart shot, straight in. She's got Sue on her opposite side.
I want to ask you a question, though. When Sue was standing over on the left wall, even if she kind of runs out into the middle and serves, she can't serve it back at where it is.
She cannot serve it back to the same side.
Is that international rules or all new rules?
That's AARA also. Your motion must begin and it must finish inside that zone.
I think some of the judges I played with better check the rules. Because I get away with that all the time.
Yeah, well, you kind of bend all the rules too, Turner. I've played you before.
She's just trying to survive with some weak returns.
Oh, boy.
My goodness.
It's so lopsided right now.
Kind of whets the appetite for a future Michelle Gilman-Robin Levine match.
And a defensive return. Backhand by Robin. Another defensive return. And here she goes, loading up. Sue just can't handle this power. She's going to have to do something drastically different to change this game. Or Robin will have to start skipping.
The elite camp just finished up here at the Linmar Racket Club for the past week or so. The youngsters being able to take advantage of all the great coaching, and you're part of that. Has Robin been able to do some of that?
Robin's never been here as an athlete.
Now, that surprises me, for as smart and as well as she plays.
Well, that's what I was saying you were talking about earlier. She doesn't have a coach. When she gets somebody like Jim Winterton now who's underneath her, I think you're going to have to watch out for her this year. Sue didn't kill it. Robin winds up.
You know, the shame of this whole deal is, as well as Robin is playing, and she's making Sue MacTaggert look like a bad player. Sue's not that bad. She's a very good, smart player.
Great serve. No, Sue plays on the Women's Pro Tour, and
Yeah.
she's had some wins over the top 2 or 3 women in the Pro Tour. Jim Winterton talking to a couple of his players. Tim Sweeney, who got injured last night, was playing in a match last night and went to serve it, slipped on a wet spot, turned his ankle.
This past 12 months have been the greatest of Tim Sweeney's young career in racquetball, winning almost everything he's entered.
Well, he won the Olympic Festival. He won the National Singles. He won the Intercollegiate Nationals.
Yeah, representing Southwest Missouri State. They won the team championships. He's a fine young gentleman.
Oh, she scraped that off the wall and just barely got it to the front.
You know, and she's going to take it. She's not even going to apologize either. Yeah, that's okay. I like that stuff.
1 serving 5. There's that overhead. She goes back to that Z serve. Oh, she got that. She didn't get that one, though.
No, but I guarantee you, if Sue had skipped that ball when she was standing behind Robin, she would have asked for a hinder.
There's Robin. She's got real good center court position. Great dive. Sue's got her trapped on the right side, on the left side, hits it down the right.
Now there's a shot I'm talking about. If she'd have skipped that one,
Yep.
she would have asked for a hinder.
No question about it, 'cause she was completely blocked.
2 serving 5.
I'll tell you, if Sue can get some good serves, there you see, Robin has 3 aces and Sue has none. Sue can get some good serves. She can get back into this game.
Second serve, ball hitting front wall, side wall, and then another side wall. So that's 3 walls. So second serve then.
Oh, that was a great get.
Well, she's an athlete. No doubt about that. Skips the ball in. And Sue on a minor roll right now.
Straight in. That's just kind of that was a great get right there. That ball was way behind her and she pulled it through. And then she skips it. As I said earlier, the only fault with Robin is she gets into these habits of skipping the ball, and she'll continue to kill it and skip it and let the other person back in the match. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, and if Sue MacTaggert wants to take this puppy to the tiebreaker, she's going to have to start playing all kinds of overhands, slow it down, stall, even when she's serving, do tons of things differently.
Yeah, she wanted to screen.
But you know, that's well, you know, you set it up early. The judge is Canadian. He's not cheating, but he is used to screen serve, so therefore he is not going to and did not call that serve as a screen. And they've called timeout. Sue MacTaggert, as we've said, on a bit of a minor roll right here. We're in the second game. As Robin Levine dominated the first game, Robin Levine from the United States, Sue MacTaggert of Canada. Score right now when we resume is MacTaggert with the score 3-5. What a nice scene once again of the Rocky Mountains right here outside of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Jim Turner and Jim Heiser back with you, and a great opportunity for you to join the AARA. I've been a member of the AARA some 10 years, and I'll tell you what, it's real simple. For just a very small $15, you receive 6 issues of the Racquetball magazine, a can of pinballs, our sponsor today, and a bag tag, and it's easy to do. Join today by calling 1-800-234-5396. Welcome back, everybody, to the Linmar Racket and Health Club. Robin Levine winning the first game, as you can see, against Sue MacTaggert of Canada. Sue MacTaggert on a small roll coming back in this second game. She has the serve. The score, 3 serving 5. During the timeout, Jim Heiser, I noticed that Robin Levine is really grasping for a little bit of air. Is she tired already?
Well, it's hard to tell right now, but as I was saying at the end of that first game, she uses a lot of diving techniques, and that takes it out of you.
Boy, she gets everything.
long rally. If she's tired, we'll find out after this rally.
Beautiful pinch rollout. Congratulated by her opponent, Sue MacTaggert. We'll see. Certainly haven't seen any lack of power.
That was a great get right there. Sue's moving Robin all over the court. And that was just a great shot. I mean, there's nothing Sue could do about it.
It's pretty tough to do, to pull that right off the side wall.
There's discussion here on exactly what the score is. 5 serving 4, Robin serving. Oh. Well, that forehand serve is not really fooling Sue anymore, and she's getting it back. Like I said earlier, I think if Sue can get a serve working for her, that this game could go tiebreaker. This match could go tiebreaker.
Want to thank our statistician today, Dr. Rhett Rainey of Colorado Springs. He is the team physician for the U.S. team. A terrific guy. And a very, very good racquetball player. By the way, he is your partner, isn't he, in doubles?
In the state he is. Him and I play doubles in the
You guys
state
are
together.
lucky that I don't judge your matches. Yeah.
He's a lefty also. He's got that left-handed advantage. 5 serving 5. I see this game turning around.
Well, maybe on the short term. Robin has tried in some areas to slow it down. Boy, she put the old big bait up there, and Robin bid on that one. I mean, she thought she had a clean slap shot. Didn't work.
Well, Sue's changing her serves around. She's not letting Robin to get into
Into
a groove. And she took the lead. This is the first lead that she's had.
Boy, she didn't even hesitate on smacking that one down for the rollout. Didn't even pause, walked right up and got the ball. Here's another look.
Now the serve's a little bit short. Boom. And she just blasts it away.
Robin Levine with the serve. Robin Levine of the United States.
Well, that's Robin's game. Robin's going to go for bottom board. When you go for bottom board, you're going to make some unforced errors. But like I was saying earlier, if she gets into that habit, she's going to have to raise her target zone.
Second serve.
And we're glad you're with us on this exclusive Prime Network presentation of the World Challenge Cup of Racquetball from Colorado Springs. See, there's that big sweeping backhand, and her being a left-hander. I noticed yesterday some of her opponents did not like to stand next to her.
No, well, she does have a wide angle swing. Great serve right down the left side.
Good get by Sue MacTaggert.
Oh, and that was a nice dive.
Oh, great rally. On the floor, able to jump back up and roll it out. It actually bring it right back at MacTaggert. Ball going so fast, as you'll be able to see, she was unable to react.
This is a good serve. I mean, it really puts Sue in defensive position. Ball comes off the back. Nice overhead. Sue just barely got that. Oh, that was a great dive. Sue just couldn't pull it down that left side. You notice how Sue moved up, had to jump in the air to get underneath it, and that put her out of position. First serve percentage, 75 for Levine, and that's put a lot of pressure on MacTaggert.
Well, another beautiful, deep rollout shot by Robin Levine, and I know we've said it before, everybody's getting better as an athlete in all of the sporting venues, but I do believe that part of the equipment that we're seeing used today in racquetball is why some of the women are, one, coming up with a better level of play, two, coming up with more power, and that's the mid-size and oversized rackets. Robin Levine taking a bit of a break, and we're going to take another look at that last point.
On this last point, I think watch Robin off the back wall, how she bends her knees and gets right down on this shot. Look at her bend her knees, right down. That back knee is right down to the ground. And that's what you want to do if you're an upcoming player, is you want to bend the knee and get down. Don't bend at the waist.
Well, and the problem with that is, as the opponent, you really don't believe that no matter what level you're playing, that your opponent from 39 feet or right against the wall can continually do that. Good shot of Sue MacTaggert of Canada talking to her coach, Dr. Gary Ness, and Jim Winterton, the USA coach, just kind of leaned over and smiled at Robin Levine a little bit. This is the kind of game you want to be the coach in, where they say you proverbially roll the ball out and say, nice shot, go to it. Jim Winterton, good guy, mad at me because I say all he does is a coach with the American players. Hey, good shot.
Some of those players, they don't have to say anything else.
I know. He really is a good man. You know, he's taken the year off from his high school football coaching career to be the U.S. coach and to really put forth all of his efforts in making it just a dominant team.
8 serving 3. He's had great support from his staff at his school. I've talked to the athletic director or the superintendent at his school, and they've given him a lot of support and let him have time off work. And that's important for amateur sports, to be able to have these coaches get some time off work from their full-time jobs. Nice serve. That was a tough serve right on the wall. Nice lob serve.
Most difficult. Called the old paper hanger, where the ball just won't come off the wall.
Serve 6.
9 serving 6. Sue has to stop this momentum right here.
She might have to real quick call another timeout, or she's going to be
You
out
went
of
the
it.
wrong way.
All right, she's asking for a screen. Referee, one of her own people from Canada, Dan Smith, said, hey, you went the wrong way. She's going to come out and question that a little bit. As I've mentioned many times before on our TV, our telecasts of racquetball, the thing I really like about this game is that you can appeal. It's not a matter of cheating. It's not a matter of anything but
10,
appealing
serve
and
6.
getting a judgment on the rules. I really like that.
Well, Robin's, when it was 6-6 there, she got her serve back, and she's been putting a lot of pressure on Sue ever since. Another great serve. Oh, that was a tough shot.
First time either one of the players has put a finesse shot on the ball, and that happened to be the quick rollout to change it.
That was a great get by Robin, but notice that she gets up and she's behind Sue. All Sue has to do is pinch it in that corner for the point, or the side out. Well, she got the crack.
Point for Sue MacTaggert. The score is 7-10. The Canadian with the serve.
I think it's 8-10, I think, but I'm not.
We'll take a look.
Nope, 7.
7 serves
7
10.
serves 10.
7-10.
And again, she cannot allow herself to get into a smash ball contest with Robin Levine. If she's going to make a move, it's got to be right in here. All right, there you go. You've set it up where the Canadians play that that screen serve. The referee, Dan Smith, calls it a good serve. Robin wanted a screen. What do you think, Jim?
I don't think it was a screen, and it was a good serve. It was not short. I think that was a good call by Dan.
8 serves 10.
8 serves 10.
Short serve. Second serve. This is kind of a lob serve she throws in here.
Sue MacTaggert, a racquetball professional up in Canada at the Ottawa Athletic Club. Boy, nobody can return that one.
Well, we shot a little sign of emotion there by Robin. She got fired up after that shot.
Lock and load on that one. Crank and roll. Watch her set up for this one. Whew. My goodness.
There she goes. There's that. Oh, we didn't see it, but she
10
threw her arm
serves
up there, and she's getting it fired up. She must have finished this game. She definitely doesn't want to go to a tiebreaker.
No, she's expending, you can see her breathing pretty hard. She's expending a lot of energy by diving and flying around the floor. And once again, we remind everybody, when you're in Colorado Springs, and this club in particular, you are at around 6,300 feet elevation.
Oh, Sue had the whole left side, and she went to the right. Bad shot selection right there. Oh, nice pass by Robin. That set up this shot here.
Oh, they're crowding each other. They're not.
Yeah, but that was great shot selections by Robin Levine. She really set that rally up well.
Robin slowly walking up to the ball, trying to catch her breath. Same time, concentrating on what type of serve she wants to pull off now.
Notice now how Robin hits a wide angle pass, moving Sue out of center court. Now she's got center
Jim,
court.
look how close they are.
And watch this, how she pulls it across the opposite side. Great shot selection.
You know, aside from that, you have to appreciate the referee, Dan Smith of Canada, allowing them to go ahead and play the game. Neither one has complained about being too close to the other, so you let them go.
Okay, 11 serving 7. She's going to hit that drive serve.
Sue with the racket up, and you can do that in racquetball. Take 10 seconds, then be ready. If she can't do what she's doing now, she's already had it up, put it down, and then back up again.
Oh, good serve. It didn't pop out, came back right along the wall.
Timeout Canada, scores 12-8. That's your second.
Outstanding serve on the part of Robin Levine. 2 timeouts already for Sue MacTaggert of Canada. The score is 12-8. Robin Levine with the lead. Nice smile on her face as you're watching her and her coach, Jim Winterton. We will be back with you in Colorado Springs on the Prime Network. Well, we're high here in Colorado, high on the state and all of the beauty, and certainly high in elevation. In Colorado Springs, some 6,300 feet high. Robin Levine with the lead in the second game. She won the first one, and it's 12-8. As you see the screen, and the players are talking to their coaches and getting ready to come back in. Robin desperately wanting to end this match. She is tired.
Okay, here's the serve by the left-hander. She's going to go across her body. Watch Sue. She's moving to the left, and the ball goes to the right, and there's no way she can react to it fast enough. That's the problem when you're retrieving against a left-handed server. You got to cover that left side. As soon as you do, she throws it across to the opposite side.
Well, one more time, we'll see if Sue MacTaggert is going to try to change her game plan, if you will. It worked early when we were around 7-7, but the score now 12-8 Levine.
Well, that's kind of misleading statistic because it's 6 unforced errors by Robin, but she shoots so much more. And so she makes some errors, but she's a very, very aggressive player.
Well, the people that are aggressive, the people that try to make things happen are going to have short serves. They're going to have unforced errors. You look at Magic Johnson for the Lakers, touches the ball all the time. He has a ton of turnovers. But hey, they're the champs most of the time. So, I mean, that to me is a statistic that's overplayed a little bit.
It is, especially in a match like this. It's when you have equal players, then it becomes important, like the last game that we had. Oh, that was a screen serve.
I mean, Robin was going to appeal her own
Serve, I call it good.
Watch this. Yeah, I'd appeal it too.
She's appealing the serve.
Absolutely.
Call the serve good. Call stands.
Oh, yeah. But
Well, the lines judge to the right of the court disagreed with the referee, Dan Smith.
well, I also
She
think
had
that
the
was a
best
screen serve.
angle, yeah.
14 serve.
So we're talking game match point right now. Robin Levine of the United States ahead 14-8 over Sue MacTaggert of Canada.
Here it is. Oh, that's a nice get by Robin. Very aggressive. Again aggressive.
Goodbye.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Replay.
Good call. And I said goodbye because I thought sure she's going to roll that one out right down the wall. Brings it back a little bit to the middle, therefore causing the hinder and the replay. Take a look at it, Jim.
Well, there was no finesse in that whole rally. Robin just banged away.
Really missed the opportunity to win and end the game right there.
She had court position. As you can see, Sue was behind and couldn't see the ball come off the sidewall, and that was a good call by referee.
14 serves 8.
Match game point, 2 serves because there was a hinder in there. Robin Levine concentrating a little bit on what type of serve. I think she's going to try to bring it right back down at the left side wall.
All right, I'll go. She's going to bring it to the forehand side.
Okay. Thank you. I won that one.
2. Side out.
Side out. Our referee
Making fun of our
gravelly
Canadians.
type of a voice is Dan Smith. In his younger years in hockey, took a puck in the throat and has been suffering that for many years. Sue MacTaggert with the score, 8-14.
Sue has not had an effective serve this whole match. And there it is again. Oh. I don't know what Robin's complaining about.
She thought it was a screen serve. She's saying I couldn't see
think
it.
it's a screen. I'll call it.
Yeah, see, but you set it up so nicely earlier that the Canadians play a different game on their serves. And quite frankly, I think she had a good call there that might have been a screen serve.
That was close, but
That's
you,
a different
you can't
style of
stop.
call.
You
Yeah.
can't stop.
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
You got to keep
Nine
playing
serves,
that out.
14.
But, you know, sometimes you have to figure out who you're playing and what the judge is going to call, too, so you can't worry about it. You got to go ahead and play. 9-14.
Screen.
There's no question on that one.
Robin said, yeah, sure, now you do it.
Second serve.
Sue's laughing. I don't know, but Sue hasn't figured out yet, but I think Robin's a left-hander.
It does seem like she's bringing everything back to the power, doesn't it?
Oh, that was a nice shot by Sue. That was a great shot by Sue.
I called Sue's getting good.
Yeah,
She's
Robin
appealing
is
the call.
appealing early in the rally. She feels that
Well, we'll see
Sue
it
picked
maybe.
it up on a double bounce.
It's a great shot. Here it is right here. Ball comes off the back wall. She got it.
She got it. She got it. No question. She got it.
She appealed again on the corner on the left.
Yeah.
Left hand again.
She got it. We saw it very clearly there on
She
the
agrees.
replay.
Well, this Robin's talking to the line judge, and that automatically voids her appeal.
That's your third appeal, Robin. You have 2 left.
Score is 10, serving 14. Robin has 2 appeals left.
10 serves 14.
Well, Sue, if you've got any tricks at all, now's the time.
Short.
Ooh.
Screen
Robin
short.
talked to me.
Second serve.
Yes, he did.
That's a heck of a get right there. Oh, great reverse.
This shot was good.
Robin doesn't believe that shot was good. It sounded bad. She scooped it off the floor. We're going to take another look at this one, and you judge for yourself.
That was a great get by Robin. All-out dive.
Yeah, but what about the get in another shot by MacTaggert?
Well, here it comes right there.
This
She
one right
just-
here.
That was good. Definitely good. Well, I'll tell you, Robin can't appeal to
11
me.
serves 14.
Certainly is a small bit of a comeback, and she can't relinquish the serve. That's an overstatement. It's 11-14.
Well, she's got to get some good serves. Get some pressure on Robin.
Silent.
But Jim, I can't believe it. As many years as Sue MacTaggert's been playing this game, she
Timeout,
serves it
USA.
over to the power
Scores
forehand
14-11.
Every time.
of Robin Levine. Yeah,
She's gone. All the serves have been to the forehand.
look at that. And she doesn't hesitate to take the
14-11.
deep kill shot from the back left wall. Here's another look. Look at this one. By the way, fantastic camera work by our crew today. They are great. All right, Coach, what are you telling her?
He's got to say, you got one serve in your hand. Just pull it out of here and just get it over
in an
with.
earlier match, she was so successful. What have they been secretive about? She was so successful by standing near the left wall, bringing it across her body with that kind of a trick Z serve. She's not served it at all in this match today. I'm wondering if she'd try to come up with something like that, or just try to power ace serve it right down her forehand side.
Well, am I going to get a chance to get my bet back here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say she's not going to serve that serve. It's just...
There's Barbara Falconbury, a graduate of the Air Force Academy, just a couple of miles away from us here, and a state champion in her own right. Tremendous racquetball player.
And first
Nice
female
lady.
member ever of the U.S. National Racquetball Team.
She's a good person. You know, I believe, I'm not sure that she was the first, but she was in one of the first groups of the ladies going through the Air Force Academy.
I think Sue called another timeout. serve, just like putting a kicker on the spot when it comes to that winning field goal.
You gotta love that kind of pressure. Just stand there and say, I can take whatever you guys throw at me. Well, we've had a second double timeout, if you will, called, and we're coming back with Robin Levine with the game and match serve. The score 14-11. And there's Sue MacTaggert of Canada. She made a nice run.
Sure did, and she's not out of it yet. She has to get the serve back, of course, and the way Robin's been serving, that could be a chore.
Time in, ladies.
Now, the pressure really on MacTaggert right now. What kind of a power serve is Robin going to bring up? Trick or no trick, it's going to be power. And if she brings back a weak return, then it could be the end of this match. We'll see how it turns out.
Robin's been going straight down that left side. There it is.
See, I called it. You only twice.
Oh, Plum City.
What serve was that, sir? I called the Z serve.
I'm down 2.
And she did it. You are down 2.
But this one, she had it all set up, and she went for the bottom board and took a lot of board on it.
She's probably going to walk off the court next time and say, Coach Winterton, you were wrong. Why did I serve that Z?
Let's see if Sue can get a good serve in here. Why she's going back to the forehand side. That's probably good.
I think she's so used to bringing that ball so close to her body. Maybe she's just trying to play the screen angle of it. I don't know.
She even lob served to the forehand. Uh-oh, goodbye. Oh.
Nice rally. Yeah, Sue trying to slow that puppy down just a bit. Oh. Nice rally, power hitting, long rally. Holy criminy, you got to appreciate that. Jim?
Well, this is a great get right here by Robin. But Sue really has a bad shot selection. She has the whole right side. She pulls it to the left side.
I think she feels better with that full wraparound swing, but that might help her in her power. Forgetting again, as you've stated the whole game, she's serving her right back to the forehand of her left-handed opponent.
Well,
yeah, I'll
Tim
tell you what,
Sweeney
they've just sucked all the air off of that court. Open the door, let some more oxygen go in.
Tim Sweeney was beside me during that rally and asked if there was a tin on the court.
Yeah. Of course, when I play, they say there's no net out there, guys. Get it lower, get it lower.
14 serving 11, match
when
point.
Robin finds out that Sweeney said that.
This time it's going to be down the left side.
Well, it's game match point for Robin Levine of the United States with the serve. And the referee is allowing Sue MacTaggert to hold that racket up a bit long.
It's been her third time she has to go down that left side.
Yeah, had her out of position, kill. And that's it for the United States winning this match against Canada. Robin Levine takes it in 2 against the very game. And I'll tell you what, I like Sue MacTaggert's game.
Sue's a tough competitor. I think just a few little changes in strategy, she could have really won that game.
Fans appreciating Robin's game. Gary Ness coming over from Canada to congratulate her. And here's another look at game match point for Robin Levine.
It was a good serve. Came off a little bit. Sue dug it out, way out of position. Robin just uses the whole left side.
You know, you can play against power, but when the power is also very accurate, as we've seen with Robin Levine, that's an impossibility. We're going to take a short break, and we're really glad you're with us along the Prime Network, this exclusive presentation of the World Cup Challenge in Colorado Springs. And we're going to come back with the winner, Robin Levine of the USA, in just a moment. Welcome back to Colorado Springs, everybody. I'm Jim Turner, and again, another beautiful scene of the Olympic Training Center. And there is the scores, as you see them, 15-7, 15-11, and now with the winner at courtside, Jim Heiser. Jim?
Well, Robin, very aggressive match, very aggressive. Was that your game plan?
Yeah, going into the match, I knew that I had to play aggressive as the type of player I am, but also I knew I had to play aggressive and just keep her moving so that she didn't have a chance to set up.
Well, she seemed to come back a little bit in that second game. You made some unforced errors, but that's your game style.
Yeah, you might skip a few, but have to go for the shots when you feel right, so just went for it.
Okay, let's look at the stats here. You had a number of unforced errors, but you also had many more kills than Sue, and that's what you were indicating earlier. You have to go for it.
That's right. If you're a shooter, you go down shooting is my philosophy. I mean, you have to be smart about it, too. If you're not making your shots most of the time, then you have to also be ready to play a more defensive game. But for the most part, I wasn't missing enough to go defensive, so I stayed with the offensive plan.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks, Jim.
Back to you, Jim.
Thank you very much, and congratulations once again to our winner from the United States, Robin Levine. And if you thought she showed an awesome display of power, wait till you stay with us for the next match. From the United States, Brian Hawks, and from Canada, Sherman Greenfield. Stay with us. We will be right back with you from Colorado Springs on the Prime Network.